Little hoe, niggas knocking on my motherfucking door. Is Trina there? Is she coming out? I say, hey, put that thing in that bitch mouth, cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. Going in my refrigerator. Every nigga that nut in her, somehow they hate her.
Oh.
Her 2 kids that she kept, cause she thought them dudes was gonna give her fuck. But then they ducked out on her ass. Fuck that silly slut. Even though that bitch do got a big ass butt. But I won't fuck her though. Cause it's your daughter. But get the daughter out my face before the slaughter. I don't like your daughter, bitch.
Oh, I told you he had some shit.
What up, yo? 5150 show. We live again. Another week. It's on. You know what I'm saying? I am Corey Holcomb, and this is Dr. Bobby Clanton Smith.
Oh, I got promoted, man. Ain't that a bitch?
Professor Zoe Williams.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, before you go any further, man,
Darlene ain't here, y'all. Go ahead.
props to you, man. It's a Sunday night, man. This brother just got back from what, Shreveport, Louisiana? Is that where you been, man?
Yeah, I was in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Man, this nigga got love for y'all out there, man. He called me and Zoe and said, man, look, man, I'm going to be out of town next week, but we're going to go ahead and get one in, man. So just, props to you, man, for just keeping it consistent with this audience that you developed over the last 6 years, man.
Yeah, man. So, you know what I'm saying? This we ain't got no shame in our game. This is the chat room on? You got it on? They can't see me. What the fuck?
We should taunt them. Tell them like we reading y'all shit, but y'all can't see us.
Well, to my chat room guys, y'all normally able to look at us and talk shit. So now y'all just got to hear us and talk shit. Chris is working the audio and everything. He here with a one piece. Since y'all can't see us, I'm just gonna tell y'all what's happening, man. Chris up in here in a leotard. Leotard and some Timberland boots, man. He got a tongue scraper pack.
Oh boy.
A tongue scraper. He got a tongue scraper for real, guys.
For real.
You need a chest plate scraper. That shit ain't coming from your tongue. I think that shit is down there. You ate some lunchroom cookies back when you was young, and that motherfucker stuck on the vent.
Yeah. So,
I want to say what's up. Look, for real, I want to say what's up to them guys last night. If you're listening to the 5150 show, when I was in the gas station in Shreveport getting ready to pump the gas, all y'all guys who was drunk, well, we'll just say you drunk. You know what I mean? Them motherfuckers like, hell no, nigga, this you in the gas station. Man, what you doing around here, homie? I was like, I want everybody to know, I handle my own business. I drive or rent a car. I don't want a driver. I don't like drivers. I feel, so I'm at the gas station filling up the car, and the club had let out somewhere out there, Country Biscuit or something. I got love for the country though. I ain't knocking them. It was a couple of dudes in Impalas. Some dudes had the Chargers. Some dudes had fast tractors. They was coming out the club. Man, it was a Waffle House on damn, I forgot, right? Where everybody in Shreveport know what I'm talking about. When you come out the airport and you going down that street, that first Waffle House, man, it was packed. It looked like a nightclub. I just was scared to go in there, because if I'd have went in there, them motherfuckers would be like, hell no, what up, man?
51
Hey, nigga, take a picture with me, nigga.
oh boy.
Look at my overalls, nigga. Anyway, much love to Shreveport. Y'all came out, y'all did y'all thing. Much love to Orlando. Everybody who came to the show, that was big. I had a ball. So 5150 show. Darlene not here tonight. She's still recovering from her her illness, whatever that may be. Can't kiss everybody in the mouth, ladies and gentlemen.
Mononucleosis? Is that what you got?
I will kiss your foot before I kiss you in the mouth.
Oh boy.
Bobby, you ever put a foot in your mouth?
There you go again.
Did we ask Bobby that one?
Nah,
did.
you didn't ask me that, but I want to set the record straight. Last week I didn't get a chance to.
Oh yeah, you meditated on some shit.
Let's go now.
Yeah, I did.
Let it out,
Bobby.
Bobby.
All right, here's what
Testify.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. I sing for pussy, man. You know.
You sing.
Yeah, man.
You sing the bitches?
Oh man, I put
Bobby
it to
done
him.
turned
You
the
sing
corner.
that Bobby,
Yeah.
that Blobby Blue Bland?
No, I go with that Luther and
Oh my
Teddy.
God. Really?
Marvin Gaye.
Bobby,
Man, y'all
will
missed
you-
out on
can
the
you
whole
just sing?
thing.
Just a little bit,
Can you
Bobby.
sing something? What you? I know it's hard sometimes.
We got
to sing.
females
No, it
who
ain't-
listen
it ain't
to
that
the
hard.
show, man.
I-
I
What you
know
say, like
you
shit,
wanna
Bobby?
leave me, but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg, plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, 'cause it means that much to me. Ain't too proud to beg, sweet darling.
Go ahead,
Please
Bobby.
don't leave me, girl, don't you go.
Uncle
Ain't too
Bobby.
proud to plead, baby, baby. Please don't leave me, girl, don't you go. Oh, man, I get it.
Bobby been singing to them old hoes. And at Bobby age, he get to nutting them hoes and don't worry about shit. Them bitches can't
Hey.
get pregnant. Them eggs gone, nigga. Them-
Gonna sing you up out your girdle.
right. Bobby be singing them
man.
old school
Yeah.
songs to them hoes.
That's why you ain't got to do
Please.
all that old foot
Please.
kissing ass shit.
Please, please be a hoe. Please. Bobby be getting it
Tell you, man.
in. No, that's what's up.
That's
So-
good shit, man.
So, in the last 3 days, have you gotten some pussy?
No,
You in 3 days without pussy? What is wrong
I have,
with you?
man.
Don't you know this is the time in your life where after a while you're not going to be able to fuck 3 days in a row. You got to take advantage of these last, you got about 7-8 more years of being able to fuck like that?
As much
Unless you
pussy
get-
as I've had, dude. So I need a little reprieve.
You need a break,
I
right?
need a little break.
It feel good when you don't fuck for about a week and you get a chance. You be like, I don't know what bitch next, but I'm about to shoot hard than a motherfucker. This bitch don't know. This dick has been deprived. This dick is about to bust.
Oh, my God, man. I tell you, boy. Y'all in a whole nother era, man. I stopped by this spot a couple weeks ago, man.
Some juke joint.
Yeah, man, and it's done lost its flavor, man. The women have literally taken over the spots, man. It was like about 4 women in there with fades and tats, and they had a table full of some of the most, gorgeous women in L.A., and you had to ask these gals to ask them to dance. I said,
Really?
Damn, what the hell?
Wow.
is going on, man? Whew, it's a new world, bro.
Bobby, I could see Bobby. Bobby walk up to them other bitches, the low haircut bitches. Why y'all taking all the action?
Bobby go in there and start a fight with him. You know he will.
No, man.
Who you think you are?
Right.
Talking to women though, the dyke bitches, the real hard bitches.
Oh,
You should really
man.
know your role.
Right.
You know, Bobby go at him.
Right.
Man, I'm telling you, we losing, man. I'm telling you, man. We
Bobby
losing
and
fast.
Brewster and Fairground have on their brass knuckles and shit.
Fighting a gang of lesbians at the juke joint.
Motherfucker got muskets and shit.
These niggas got muskets in the club.
Got a nigga limping, blowing a flute and shit.
Oh,
We about to
boy.
smash on these bitches. This nigga,
To war! Bobby sound like that one dude at what's the name of that? I forgot.
Thor.
Father, what's that
Let's
shit?
take them together.
What is that movie? They had 3 of them, The Hobbit shit or whatever.
Oh yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. 3 of the same movies, the same fights. They had 3. Them motherfuckers had about 12 of the same fights.
In the same movie.
I know you ain't never watched that shit, have you, Bob? You ain't
I've
been.
seen it.
I can't believe that I done seen 5 motherfuckers take on a whole gang of orgs and whoop all their ass. It be about 3,800 orgs.
What the fuck is an org?
3,800.
What is an org?
That's ghetto to them.
A orc?
A org.
Yeah.
You understand? One of the ugliest bitches on the block.
Oh,
That's what an org is. Off Lord of the Rings. If you ever watch it, you're gonna be like, oh, I seen hoes
like a troll or something.
Right.
Goblin.
Oh,
mix.
man.
a swole troll.
man.
a troll with a Bally's membership. Them orgs be big to the motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
They be getting their ass whooped.
Man.
So Corey, you was talking about how we are kind of unaware of how many people are actually watching this show.
We are aware. 5150 Nation, I have a treat for y'all. I have a treat from a reliable source in
Who
Atlanta.
watching, Corey? I want to know.
A reliable source in Atlanta told me that our friend Shaq showed Charles Barkley the episode when we was going in. Barkley, ugly ass wife. And from what I understand, Charles Barkley did not like that, and he is supposed to be slapping the shit out of me when he see me.
Do you think Charles is gonna step to you for real?
Man, let me tell you something, dog. Me and Charles will go to war. To war!
That's gonna be the good fight right there.
Man, let me tell you something. First of all, I know how big Charles Barkley is.
He's big.
He about 6'6".
Nah, he's 6'4" and a half.
6'4" and a half,
Still
whatever.
6'4", 6'5".
I know he was. I saw how Charles used to house motherfuckers back in the day. But
300.
this ain't basketball. This is everything count. So if Charles Barkley stepped to me, we gonna tear that motherfucker up because you ain't got no business being mad at me, Charles Barkley, for being honest about your wife, biker dude face ass.
Now what happens if Shaq shows him this video?
I know Shaq show him the video. People show all these people the videos. I know Stephen A. Smith have seen what I had to say about him with his coon ass. Mm-hmm. I know that. Let me tell you something.
You gonna see Stephen down at the
I might see Stephen A.
Yeah.
Stephen A. ain't gonna fight.
He gonna look the other way. He gonna act like he didn't even see you, man.
No, he might say something because you know what I'm saying. He feel like he in a safe zone because I'm gonna be down there filming, wilding out. Mm-hmm. So I have to represent myself correctly.
Your
you see
business,
what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like we all dudes who down there trying to do something.
Right.
So if Barkley bold enough to step to me, it's gonna make the news.
Right.
I'm gonna make sure it make the news. Gay ass Don Lemon gonna be like, some dude hit Barkley. he was wrong. He was a black dude.
A real black dude.
Right.
That's how Don Lemon's gonna report it.
Man, Barkley got hit. Oh. Your mark ass out of here, Don Lemon.
God damn.
It feel good to know that this stuff is reaching those people.
Yeah.
Because they misrepresent black people.
Wow.
Steve Harvey, I heard he said something about me about coming in his house and not speaking or whatever. But then I tried to downplay it. But then I saw that video online. Somebody showed me about Steve Harvey saying he don't give a fuck about slavery.
Oh yeah, the joke he made. Yeah,
It wasn't no joke. Why everybody dismiss it as a joke? It's not a joke.
I watched the video.
So what was funny about it?
Right?
Can we pull up the video?
No, but what was
Is it
funny about it?
possible?
What was
I
funny?
didn't say it was funny. Not all jokes is funny, Bobby.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
It's called bombing.
if anybody knows Steve Harvey, they know he wasn't joking. He will kiss whoever ass he have to avoid being a road comic.
You saying
He
Steve-
married that bitch who was married to other niggas with paper with his motherfucking think like a man ass.
I'm still trying to figure
This
out where
nigga
he got
married a
away with
bitch that hustled the game. Steve, I said it. Come holler at me, Joe. We gon' bump heads. We gon' see each other.
So
I mean,
what up?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, what up?
I got the heart to say this.
Ouch!
We was talking to Bobby. See, last week Bobby brought up something about Suge Knight. I didn't want to go there. And I say this just like I told y'all. I don't talk about the streets because I'm in the streets. My status is flossing the streets. I be in places where the streets are. So
Right.
I don't really talk shit about the streets. But all them coon ass niggas, nigga, come on with it. Whatever. What come with it? What we
But he got away with something that I guess has people wondering who he really is. Because when he made that book, Think Like a Man or something, and he asked folks to do something that I doubt very seriously he has done himself, and that's wait 90 days for a piece of pussy. And
You
I was
don't
like,
think Steve Harvey follows the rules that he laid out in his book, Bobby?
He bought the book.
Come on, man.
Do you really think Steve Harvey has the mental capacity to write a book?
Now you're saying the man dumb.
No, he just said he didn't write the book.
Hey, man, to write a book takes a lot of discipline. Number one, discipline.
It's not easy.
When Steve Harvey gonna sit down and write a book?
Wow.
He bought the book
Well,
from somebody. I bet my life. I heard. I ain't gonna say the information I heard because I don't know if it's true. But I believe it.
Right.
It's my opinion. That book was bought off somebody because waiting 90 days for some pussy is the dumbest shit you could ever do as a man.
How long should you wait if you're waiting at all?
15 minutes.
It all depends
Bobby.
on the bitch.
About 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
No, if y'all done already discussed this, what are we waiting for? It can't be no protocol. What's the protocol? You hot for me, I'm hot for you. Shit, where we going?
You say it depends on the woman.
It depends on the woman. If it's a girl who got kids running around her house and through her stretch pants, her pussy look like she got a dish rag in that motherfucker. I'm not waiting 90 days for this raggedy hoe. You crazy than a motherfucker. Bitch, you got to fuck me tonight or you will never see me again.
But what about the high end?
You got to fuck me into your heart, bitch.
Oh, wow. What about the high end hustle the game bitches
They getting
that niggas be getting married to? They be bad, beautiful.
Well, like I said,
Beautiful.
I don't go off beautiful.
Yeah,
A
please.
bitch that I'm gonna put some time and effort into is a bitch who my instincts tell me this is a stand-up woman. She got something about, she got something going for herself. Right. You could see it, not just from how she looked, but the business she got going on, whatever it is. What do this bitch do every day?
right.
I watch bitches. I be like, if it's just a bitch who sit around all day and ain't missed Maury Povich in 4 months, fuck I look like waiting on your pussy, you bitch. Give me that pussy and take this $80, bitch. You know you need it, bitch.
Oh my Lord, have mercy, man. There's
Wow.
some truth to that, man.
So what happened?
You got this. Let's see the video. Let's see.
Let's
what
watch this.
happened.
Let's watch this coon ass nigga.
Yeah.
And we
With
have
his sucker
Carol
ass
here,
in
and
that
she
environment.
has a question for you about some kind of
You can't leave-
social awkward moments. I'll let her explain.
Hi, Steve. Hi. So Greensboro has a lot of museums, but it has even more American history buffs. Problem is, I'm not one. Whenever I'm in circles of people talking about history, my eyes get wide and I panic. I pray that no one will ask me about historical topics. So what I do is I just avoid eye contact and I head straight to the bar. But I need a better strategy. What should I do if I find myself in a conversation with a history buff that goes over my head?
I want you to look right at the person and do this right here. They ask you something about the past. You say, I don't really care for slavery.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Yes, oh my God. Oh, yeah.
It works every damn time. That's what I do when I'm sitting around a bunch of socialites and they start talking about the past and stuff. That's my line. I just say it and walk off. I have my little drink in my hand. I just say it and walk off. I don't really care for slavery and walk off and leave them sitting. I don't give a damn if they talking about Christopher Columbus. I don't give a damn if they talking about a treaty. I don't give a damn about an amendment, a bill. I don't care what the subject is. It could be prohibition. I don't care what the subject is. When you get through saying it, and I don't know what the hell you talking about, my favorite line is, I don't give a damn about slavery, and walk off.
Oh, that's supposed to be funny.
That's supposed to be fun?
Yeah, it was
It's
a
funny.
joke, right?
No, he's the joke because if somebody in the company that he was in, because that obviously was a Caucasian lady that was interviewing him, and he had an opportunity to discuss that with just a little bit of intelligence to reflect the fact that this is not something that you play with, because we still dealing with the outcome of slavery. So if you ain't gonna say nothing that make no sense, don't try to make no damn joke out of it because there ain't nothing funny about it.
I get what you're saying, Bobby, because, see, let me tell you something. You want me to tell you why that coon-ass nigga said the slavery joke? Because he wouldn't dare say nothing about what Caucasian people have done in this country. Stephen A. Smith will make all these points about how people should always dress a certain way to go to a job and all that shit, but they never talk about what Caucasian people did to black people and are still doing in this country. They will not bring that point up, but they will joke about everything else that make their master smile and pat them on the head and say, go do some more sucker shit out there.
And speaking of that point, you have a topic later on in the show that we're gonna cover about the job interview and all of that stuff and how you prepare and all of that. But what I've found and through my observation is everything about being black in America is coping. Like this is how you not lose your job, and this is how you present yourself, and you know all the shit Stephen A. will say on ESPN. Cover up your tattoos, and I will fine him every $20,000 a day every time he don't talk to the media. Everything we do is about coping, right? So with that said, I'm looking at the different things that are happening, and one thing that we gotta do. In order to not cope, we gotta own something. We gotta organize. We gotta get something of our own, so we don't have to play by the rules of people that's constantly, pushing us down. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm just looking at this. Well, I can't wait till we get to that topic about the job interview and how you present yourself, because everything, in my opinion, is about coping for African Americans.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
We don't want to step on nobody's toes. You know?
Right.
Well, the only problem I have with that is, man, there's been too many people that were not recognized as such who didn't even look at it like coping. They already had a good center of self. And they said, you know what? I just can't even try to pretend that I'm not as good as you are. And I'm coming at this game with this talent or this belief. And here it is, take it or leave it. And there's been enough of black people who have succeeded at it. The problem is we didn't pass on that legacy. So there's no evidence that they ever walked through this earth and made it on their own terms. Like in your field, in comedy, man, Richard Pryor got up in front of a very well-to-do audience and turned around and told him to kiss his black ass because he just said, you know what? I know what y'all was laughing at all them other jokes I was doing, but when I hit you where you are, all of a sudden I ain't funny. I tell y'all what, kiss my black ass, and walked off the stage.
Right.
On the way over here, Bobby, there was slave revolts on the ships because some men won't be captured. So they would rather fight and die on the way here than to be in America and be a slave.
Right.
But most of the people didn't want to fight. They just was like, let's just go be slaves and be happy.
Ready to go.
Those are the spirit of them Stephen A. Smith type motherfuckers. His people, a lot of them people made it because they wouldn't fight. And they think something wrong with you for fighting. Right. Stephen A. Smith, all them dudes, Charles Barkley, back in the day, if you drunk out the white water fountain, they would be mad at you for drinking out of the white water fountain
and try to
say,
kill you.
why are you doing that when you know you ain't got no business drinking that water from the white water fountain?
No.
That's Stephen A. Smith them.
Corey. No.
It's men, there are other men. No, but I'm saying there are other men. There are other men who will drink out the fountain. Am I right?
Yeah.
There were men who drunk out the water, the forbidden fountain.
And tell them what?
But see, you know what's these points are great. So
the forbidden fountain.
So let's go back to 2008.
What you doing in the white man washroom?
Right.
You ain't got no business in there. You making trouble for us.
So Corey, let's go back to 2008. We've been on President Obama's head since 2008.
No, other men been on Obama head when ain't nobody looking.
Damn.
Jamie Foxx hung with President Obama.
Oh,
all the real niggas, all they gotta do is just see them together and be like, yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is, for the brother's presidency, everybody's been complaining. We need him to be a little harder. We need him to be a little stronger. We need him to have a little bit more backbone. He let people get away with stuff. We got to give him credit. Motherfucker just dropped bombs on Christianity and Jim Crow recently.
Recently, but he's been president since 2008.
I just said,
Bobby,
recently.
how about this? What did he do? Let's hear him out. See what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is the very people who were in alignment with his coping style, like, I ain't gonna rock the boat, because I've said on many different shows, I said this is the only president, the only sitting president that is kind of, he's locked in. He can't respond the way another president or another white man or some other white president could respond, because he's fighting a stereotype of the angry black man.
But for
so
what?
he always has to hold in and not say nothing. But recently he came out and attacked Christianity. He compared Christianity to ISIS and said, hey, Christianity, slavery and Jim Crow was used by Christianity in the name of Christ in much the same way as ISIS. And all of the reverends who had his back and all of the, all them people who say, oh, Obama, they all came out against him.
Yeah.
Because he said that. Well, you just should be quiet and don't say nothing about Jesus.
But let me tell
He
you this.
attacked. I said,
Oh,
okay,
you want to say something in response to that? Because I'm going to tell you something.
I'm going to go to the fact that most people that are listening to this show, this will be the first time they even heard this name, Paul Robeson. Paul Robeson stood up and said, here I stand. I'm a citizen of the universe. And you're not going to, this was in 1919. He told them, he said, look, I'm a man. My father was a man. My grandfather was a slave, and that was the end of that shit. So y'all can try to take this from me. You can take that from me. But what you'll never take is my dignity and my self-respect. And Obama is so far removed from that ideal, from that model, that I cannot accept that. We got to, in 2008, take a position that's supposed to belong to the most powerful man in the world. Then you got to put, a muzzle over your own mouth.
I know what you're saying, Bobby.
But what I'm saying is, Bobby, he at the end. So now he's starting to pepper jack
late.
off.
It's too fucking
But look, check
late.
this out. What, in my opinion, is happening, no matter what he did to cover up for the wicked men of the world, we all know who that is. No matter what he did to cover up for them, he's still in black skin.
Yeah.
So you coming out now saying that shit you saying, just let me know you have been living in turmoil all these years.
This whole time.
Kissing all these people ass, knowing you should have been
Banging.
stood up
Yeah.
and said what's up. That's one thing about me. Most people who know me gonna pick a side. They either gonna hate me
They either gonna fuck with
or
you or
they
they
gonna
not.
love me.
That's
Right.
And I think most people should be like that. Look, motherfucker, this is what it is. Now what?
Yeah.
Obama played the middle. Therefore, he lost his respect.
But that's what politicians do.
No. What's name didn't do that?
Who?
George Bush made it real clear.
George
I'm
Bush,
not gonna
he
help
got
you
the platform
niggas
to not do
No, Bush went in there. And
Wait. You making a good point, Bobby.
Bush
Did
told
George
him.
Bush kiss anybody's ass?
No. He
Shit.
sanctioned everybody that came against him, man. People came up dead.
But-
came up with dope in their car.
But
He
you know
let
what? You
He
can't.
did just like Ronald Reagan did.
But
he
but
was
listen,
president,
you
man.
can't.
President.
Wait,
Listen.
let's listen to what Zoe got to say about this.
Not take away. This is the listen. Kumo D wrote a book called "There's a God on the Mic," where he ranks the 50 greatest MCs of all time. He created a 17 category grid by which to judge, who's the greatest of all time. Eminem ain't in that book. I said, hey, Mo, they're going to be on your head because you didn't put Eminem in the book. I said, you got to explain to him why Eminem ain't in the book. He said, no, I got that covered. Yeah, I'll explain it to him when they ask me about, why he ain't in the book. And then Modi said, he ain't in the book because you cannot account for being a white man and having a platform already set up for you to win.
You right.
But what they
So
got
when
to do
you
with
talking
Obama?
about
But hold on.
Bush,
Wait. Go
when
ahead.
you talking about Bush and Reagan, those are white men.
So
Listen, according to the manicured history that they have presented and printed in us, right? Nigga, Obama can't act like he one of them white presidents. He got to act like a nigga who got into the office.
Hold on.
That's how you gotta
Zoe.
Yeah.
But he didn't act that way. You want me to tell you why?
Why?
Because he was chosen to be the face
Right.
that they wanted at the time. He didn't earn that presidency. He was put there. So Obama
give you
is
that.
a fuck nigga.
Oh.
To anybody who really know what the fuck is going on. Why the fuck they let you have that slot? Why they give you that slot? Because we know they can't stand us.
Right.
History shows they can't stand us from the different water fountains all the way up to Ferguson recently.
Right. He got to
So,
be on their side to some
That's
degree.
what I'm saying.
I
So
get
it's,
that.
it's not. I get what Kumo D say about Eminem.
Right.
You was made to win.
But even with what you're saying, President Barack Obama got a sister as a wife, chocolate strong sister. He still look black, even though if you do the research, all the presidents are related.
I got
All
to say
of them.
this. So we got to
you're
take a break.
He selected, but let's just remember, he still got to behave like a black man in there.
You remember I said how Kanye West baby never smile?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the way Michelle Obama look at him?
Yeah, she do look at him sideways
This
sometimes.
soft ice cream cone ass nigga I'm with.
Maybe that's just her facial expression. Maybe it ain't.
Okay, you could dismiss it to whatever you want, but I see in her eyes that she wished this motherfucker had a spine.
Ooh.
If your shoes is too tight and you can't pull up on the lace, you ain't got to tell nobody. It's going to show on your face.
That's real rap from motherfucking
shit.
somebody Bobby watch. But look, we gotta take a quick break. We will return. This shit get heated before we even get in the topic.
Yeah.
Hey, Obama, don't be mad, but you be fucking up, soft ass neck. All right, at 5150, we'll be back, motherfucker.
Oh.
Shorty don't wanna chill in the house. She wanna go out and shake her thing. She wanna go out and have a little drink. Do a two-step, blow some little green. Shorty don't wanna chill in the house. She wanna go out and shake her thing. She wanna go out and have a little drink. Do a two-step, do a two-step. This that Gucci glass slipper flow. Get Cinderella some propellers, I can get it, yo. Got Rapunzel locked in the tower, dog, you being mean. She wanna take a shower, do her hair, hit the scene. Yeah, she wanna let her hair down. Throw on some killer heels, a designer gown. Jump in the dealer wheels, ride around town. Kush making the feeling real, now it's going down. She like a weed and the music real loud. I bought my money like I'm Jewish, no doubt. So ain't no telling what we doing when we out. She call a girl, then we scooping, then we out. Yeah, so now we on our threes company. She tasting her, and she humping me. On some after the club shit from 1 to 3, and 3 to 6. She needed this. Shorty don't wanna chill in the house. She wanna go out and shake her thing. She wanna go out and have a little drink. Do a two-step, blow some little green. Shorty don't wanna chill in the house. She wanna go out and shake her thing. She wanna go out and have a little drink. Do a two-step, do a two-step.
She like what I like, bright lights in the big cities. All titties and ass describing Miss Pretty. A titty pack in my trunk, I keep a stash with me. A heater on my waist for when it's time to get busy. She said you laming her out, I told her get with me. I got her shaking her thing and rolling up sticky. I can't complain, cause baby got back on her. I blew a stack on her, then wrote a rap on her. I put my man in her mouth and had her gagging on it. She running telling her girlfriends and bragging on it. I had a blast with Mass and now they all wonder how it feels to be on top, you falling all under. Cause she ain't got no bread, maybe a loaf of wonder. On top of that, you smoking reg, I'm blowing loud like thunder. Nigga, you better get your act together before that bird fly away and niggas play with her feathers. Because
Shorty don't wanna chill in the house. She wanna go out and shake her thing. She wanna go out and have a little drink. Do a two-step, blow some little green. Shorty don't wanna chill in the house. She wanna go out and shake her thing. She wanna go out and have a little drink. Do a two-step, do a two-step.
All right, we back, motherfuckers. I want to say that before we went to break, I said some things about Obama. And I just want to say that I meant every motherfucking word.
Hey,
Fuck that nigga.
come on.
All I'm saying is I just bring up my days in Foxhole like we talked about when we was working up at the Foxhole and he was going for his first campaign when Obama first got elected. And I was watching real closely because Jamie Foxx was like, look, we got to get behind this man and help this man get in there.
Right,
I was like watching. I was like, just like on Django, that's what I said. You know that nigga, don't you? That's his wife. I was like, Steven, I had Jamie Foxx in the motherfucking room. Where you know that nigga from? Don't you lie to me, bitch. Where you know that boy?
Oh, my God.
I don't know. That's just a joke. I don't know for sure that Jamie Foxx and Obama was fucking around, but I'm just saying Jamie Foxx was very infatuated by Obama, and we saw them pictures of them together.
Well, listen, we were all infatuated at the opportunity, right?
What? We were all
You know,
infatuated
a
with
black
opportunity.
man becoming or having the chance to become the president of the United States.
I cried a river of tears and just said, I had to admit, I just knew this wasn't going to happen in my lifetime. And as I sit here in 2015, it didn't happen in my lifetime. We have yet to have a black president because man come first.
Right.
I mean, it's no used to us if you can't even mention us by name.
Right.
The only good thing
Can't
about
even mention us by
Obama,
name,
in my opinion, the only good thing about Obama, we saw how thirsty the country is for the hope of righteousness.
Right.
Because when he won, people were celebrating in the streets like motherfucking
Emancipation Proclamation.
Like Earth won the Super Bowl against the aliens. Because that's really what it was. Yeah. If you really, I'm saying that in a deep way.
Right.
Earth won the Super Bowl against the aliens, against the beast.
Yeah.
But now he is who I thought he was, and it's really disheartening to see so many people fight to protect the machine, just like they said on The Matrix.
Right.
There's people out here who will fight what's right so that the Matrix is not interrupted,
right.
even though they know it's not real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
dude, I had a presidential geneticist come on the Foxhole when I was doing The Voice of Reason. And she simply said the American presidency is the American equivalent to the European aristocracy. And how all the royals are related, all of the presidents are related. So when Corey says they're not elected, they're selected, it's true. Obama is related to Cheney and John Kerry and Bush and all these people. They're all related.
Wait. How the fuck is Obama related to George Bush?
Oh, you ain't did the you ain't seen
anyway.
It. They every 4 years when somebody watch the next presidential race in 2016. Whoever becomes the president, watch the geneticists come out and say, "Oh yes, and by the way, he's the 9th cousin removed of whoop whoop." It's all of them.
So you saying Obama got cousin genes with George Bush?
Dude, yes. Obama even came out and mentioned Dick Cheney. Like, yeah, he my cousin. He said it. This is real talk.
Get the fuck out of here. That nigga ain't no kid of that motherfucking white boy.
It's true.
Well, let me tell you something.
It's true.
Okay, all right. That's your conspiracy.
Hey, pull it up. God damn it.
Pull it up. You about to show me something somebody wrote?
No, I'm about to show you.
You about to tell me my eyes is lying?
We about to show
my
you
instincts ain't shit. Obama is
mentioning his cousin,
Obama
Dick
was
Cheney.
Steven off Django said, "I miss you like you know what he said? They'll say whatever."
Yeah. Yeah, we know that.
Okay, somebody just showed me a card that said Obama's mom is white. Okay, Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen Obama mama? That's what
Obama mama. That's hilarious.
If you ain't ever seen Obama mama, how you know she white?
I think they didn't show pictures, but I haven't seen her.
Of course she did. This is the game they play. Have you ever watched?
What are you saying? He was happy?
Have you ever watched Judge Dredd? All I'm saying, watch Judge Dredd. Obama is part of the Janus Project. Bobby don't know what that is, but if you watch Judge Dredd, it will explain the story of Obama.
We crazy.
What? This is real, man.
Obama's part of the Janus Project.
Hey, man, listen. They finna have NBA players that come from nowhere that they created, that they own, that they keep. When my project grow up and be big, I'm about to hustle this. They creating niggas.
Wow.
That's my theory. God damn it! If everybody got a bullshit theory, Obama some kin to Cheney.
Yeah.
Well, he channeled
Cheney,
Ronald
my
Reagan.
uncle. I named my son after him. Get your goof ass out of here, nigga.
He quoted Ronald Reagan so much I thought he was Republican.
I get what you're saying.
No, he was always talking about just like the great Ronald Reagan said. I was like, whoa, Ronald Reagan.
Do you know Ronald Reagan as a drug dealer?
Yeah. Contra.
Oh,
Iran
the Contra. Yeah.
I'm saying like most people don't know Ronald Reagan was a drug
Freeway
dealer.
Ricky. Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Oliver North. Yeah.
People don't know Ronald Reagan was a motherfucking drug dealer. Yeah. They done documentaries about the shit where they even talk around it on there, but they still say basically Freeway Ricky went to jail for Ronald Reagan dope.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about what these motherfuckers telling me. The truth always come out. All the dirt I ever did in my life Eventually, it came out, and I wasn't even shocked because I knew you can't bullshit forever.
Right. That's true.
So with all the bullshit that's out there, then you got black people going into the workforce and having to present themselves in a certain way.
On my Twitter today, these two dudes was talking about there's a certain way to dress, because I talk about Stephen A. and how Stephen A. talk about dressing. They say there's a certain way to dress when you going on a job interview and all that shit. Now, first of all, I disagree with that.
Why?
There's not a certain way to dress when you're on a job interview. There's a way you dress to better your chances of getting the job if you don't have it. Jesus had on a regular ass robe. Am I lying? Hold on. First of all, the man walked around in an outfit that you can't get no holes in. You can't pull no holes in that outfit Jesus had.
Jesus was not trying to get hoes.
And he had it on every day. It was white, so you know it was dirty than a motherfucker most of the time. But he still had people following him. Want me to tell
Even
you why?
hoes.
Because he had a mouthpiece. That's what we call it on the street. If you got a mouthpiece, if you can spit that game, people will follow you.
So you saying Christianity is game?
I'm not saying Christianity is game right now, even though I do feel like it is game. But I'm just saying that's not my point.
Not in this instance.
You can get a job if you go in there in a robe,
Right.
if you got a mouthpiece to speak up on that job. Who you are is the first thing an intelligent employer is trying to figure out when you open your mouth. Your appearance when you walk in the room, it means something. You ain't got no business going on no job interview sagging jeans and everything, but I could get a job sagging jeans because I got a mouthpiece. I spit that game.
But what happens is if you dressed a certain way, you get stereotyped in the dress.
I would not advise anybody who's going to get a job working for Master
Right.
to go in there with sagging jeans. Because you going to work for Master.
You're not going to get a job.
Right. You're going to intimidate
You
Master.
got to go in there with a suit on and a tie, and you got to speak the
If you go on a job interview with a
The
cheap
king's
suit
language.
on, I'm just letting you know, you have just told that boss that you are willing to do anything for this check.
Wait, say it again.
If you wear a cheap suit on a job interview, you are basically coming in there saying, I will do anything for this money. You go in there looking presentable.
Right.
It doesn't have to be a suit. It can be whatever, long as you look presentable. When you open your mouth, that's the job interview.
Right there.
As soon as you start talking,
Right.
that's everything.
So when Stephen A. is talking about how you present yourself in terms of, the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, your character and all of that, is that bad advice?
I think it's bad advice the way he's giving it, because he's trying to say if you don't conform, then you should be fined $20,000 a day.
But those are the
He was
those
talking
are the
about
rules.
Marshawn Lynch, a brother who ain't done nothing to nobody except he don't like to smile and yuck with the media. He
Right.
said he should be fined $20,000 a day because he won't smile and yuck with the media.
But at the same time, they celebrate the bad boys like Gronkowski, who can go out and just get on the table and dance and just
Right.
act a fool.
No. And on top of that, Bobby, Stephen A. got his contract done.
Oh, that's right. He got an extension.
Yeah. This brother, I'm gonna look up his name while somebody else talking. He said how much he make. I think Stephen A. make $3 million a year now.
Well, he's worth every
ESPN?
penny of it. He's worth every penny.
Why do you think he's worth every
He's
penny?
worth every penny of it because he does the bidding for the prototypical.
True.
If you want to get this kind of money,
He
This
took the
how-
words out of my
what you
mouth.
got
This
to
is
do.
how you gotta be.
He took the words out of my mouth.
This
He
is
was
how
the
you gotta
best
be.
example
Yeah.
of how Caucasian want niggas to act if they on TV.
This is how you gotta be.
He was suspended for speaking freely on what women shouldn't do,
Right, which was true.
but he talked shit about blacks and have never lost a day of work.
Never. and you know what's crazy? In somewhat of an off-topic kind of subject, but it's still on topic. The same thing happened with Chris Paul when Chris Paul said that woman, you shouldn't even be a referee. And he wasn't talking about her gender. He was talking about her ability to officiate a game.
Well, not only officiated, how she reacted to what he asked. She said...
Nah, he was just talking about her officiating
he spoke
skills.
To her. No, he asked her something about the call, and then
she
said
teched him up.
No, she teched him because he questioned her.
Right. And he questioned her ability to call the game. He said, those calls are ridiculous. And he said, if you're going to make those kind of calls, she's a rookie ref, you're going to make those kind of calls, then maybe the NBA ain't for you. And they turned it into, they spun it and turned it into a sexist argument, like he spoke to a woman ref. And they even prefaced their statements by saying, had this been a man, it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal.
You goddamn right. Let me say this shit loud and clear for any motherfucker to hear. If you a bitch, you ain't got no business reffing no game. You ain't got no business in the locker room with niggas. You ain't got no business trying to motherfucker be an NFL analyst simply because you are a bitch. What are you doing up there? You talking about some shit you don't know.
What
you
happened?
could never experience. Men, let me tell you something. I played in this tournament back in the day. This bitch was giving this light-skinned nigga all the calls because she liked him. When I said that shit, that bitch went off on me. A referee. I couldn't give her a tech though. This bitch was yelling at me. I just simply said, you like him. He light skinned. You giving him all the calls. That bitch started yelling, tried to fight me.
But you do have to know, you played ball.
That's why bitches have a place. Let it be known. If you want to call me a sexist for saying this, there's a lot of women who agree with me. Right. Ain't no woman got no business out there running up and down the motherfucking court with them men.
But listen to this, Corey. Tell me if you agree with this or not. And Bobby, chime in, please. This is one of the things I've told my son. I said the position of ref in a basketball game, that position is a bitch position, right? And I told him, I said, listen, I said, the referee is like your mother. Why? Because you can't never win an argument with your mom. You can't ever win an argument with a ref. So I said, in a lot of ways, that position is beyond reproach, just like your mother. If you arguing with your mother, that's a lose-lose argument right there. I said, referees are just like it. So my question to you is, if the officials, right, act like women because they get emotional. You play basketball. If you question them, they start calling the game different for you. Because they didn't like that you question them. You see what I'm saying? Or if you're overly demonstrative, they call the game different. If they don't like your personality, they call the game different. Referees are some emotional motherfuckers.
Yeah, remember old boy tried to act like he wanted to fight Tim Duncan?
Oh,
that one, Joey Crawford.
They checked him on that too.
Because he was so wrong, they couldn't make a right out of it. But the point I'm trying to make about women.
Tim Duncan was on the bench, and he teched him.
And Tim Duncan ain't that type of motherfucker.
No.
He was just
That's
like,
what
you
I'm saying.
Fight?
Refs
you want
are
to fight?
Right.
Refs are bitches.
Remember Spreewell choked the shit out of old boy?
Yeah,
the coach. Yeah.
Why you think Spreewell choked the shit out of him? You never heard that side of the story. Why did Spreewell choke the shit out of him? All you heard was Spreewell choked the shit out of this dude, Carlissimo, who done had plenty of run-ins with a lot of players.
PJ Carlissimo. Right. But my question to you is, was Spreewell's reaction over the top?
You can't push motherfuckers like that. Eventually, you're going to get the shit slapped out of you. I know little dogs that are very kind-hearted little dogs, but if you keep poking them, you
keep fucking with them.
That shit will happen to anybody. And like I said with women, refereeing NBA games, women in the locker room where men are getting dressed. Look, I want to make this clear.
Right.
Because people going to talk shit about what I said, but I want to make this clear. Snakes can't run with dogs.
Right.
You
But
can't have women out there trying to act like it when they with men because
Right.
you're dealing with a whole nother set of emotions, testosterone,
Right.
circumstances. You can't do it. It's not going to be neutral.
And of all the major sports,
It's just like when Caucasian people are judging black people in the court of law. It's
Right.
not neutral.
right.
You
I
know,
see that.
I had to say this in all fairness. There's always going to be an exception, but not the rule. Now, there's one sister's been in the league about 3-4 years now. She stays within the construct of what it means to be a referee. She don't get caught up in that bullshit. She called the game, going about her business. She don't draw attention to herself. That's why you don't hear nothing about her with that kind of shit.
Right.
But
You talking about that big booty bitch?
I don't even know if she got a big booty.
It's
or
one
not.
ref. This bitch got a big old ass, and that is a distraction to the players. Motherfuckers who normally be scoring 30 points
How
a
many
night.
balls is on the court?
Motherfucker keep throwing the ball away because they looking at this bitch ass running up and down. When titties and ass is running up and down the court, that is a distraction to men.
I can't argue that, but
Bobby, but I'm glad you said that.
I'm not
If you
arguing
trying to
with
play a game and it's a bitch bouncing,
yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
that all heterosexual men
got-
gravitate to bouncing titties and ass. We could be getting ready to go to war, be like, we all about you. Well, that bitch thick than the motherfucker right there.
That's true.
You don't need no bitches out there with the motherfucking dogs. This is motherfucking real shit going on out here on this basketball court. Chris Paul can't say that.
Right.
Right.
I can.
Right.
Right.
I will say this though: of all the major professional sports in America, the NBA's officiating core is the most subjective. Right? A veteran will get a call that a rookie won't get a call. See, in the NFL, a call is a call. And we got the motherfucking replay if these niggas miss it. We gonna replay that shit back. The level of subjectivity in the NBA's officiating is different. I mean, LeBron James been traveling for years, but they won't call that because he's LeBron James, right? Certain fouls don't get called on certain players. So
Like Kobe.
the level of subjectivity is, well, not just Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe.
But you know, Magic always got calls. Period. Jordan always. You can't fucking sneeze on Jordan, or you gonna get that.
What?
Listen.
They
yeah,
let John Stockton foul the shit out of Jordan.
they let the Detroit Pistons throw him on the ground.
Yeah.
I know.
It all depends on who you are. Isaiah was plugged on the gay side of the game. That's why he was. No, I'm just talking shit. I'm not taking nothing away from Isaiah Thomas. He was
That
probably,
motherfucker was a
probably the
baller.
baddest point guard in the
God
history of the
damn,
NBA.
that motherfucker was a player.
That motherfucker, when he was limping that day and he was hitting them
20,
shots.
25 in the third quarter.
Motherfucker is
yeah,
bad.
Against the
Don't
Lakers.
ever forget who Isaiah Thomas is.
That motherfucker's
as
a player.
Right,
As a player.
As a
He's
player.
a bitch ass nigga. But as a player,
He was a player.
that motherfucker
right.
was a killer for real.
Player,
So
man.
I ain't taking nothing away from you, Isaiah. I know how good you were.
He could ball,
So
man.
to bring it all
But
back
you did
full
kiss
circle.
Magic in the mouth huh? On the basketball court. We
can't
saw that shit. I don't forget shit. Motherfucker, you got to explain that nigga. He kicked that man in the mouth.
Niggas
It's like
can't-
Barkley kissed that old
Referee.
in the mouth. God damn it, Barkley, that referee looked just like his wife. I just thought about that shit. No wonder he kissed that ref in the mouth. He was like, I'm at the crib. I'm at the crib. That ugly ass bitch you married, Barkley, talking all that shit about black people when you married to that ugly ass
Oh my God.
miniature what Mark Eaton looking bitch. Look like a Mark Eaton action figure, the Barkley wife.
You gonna fight.
Barkley.
Y'all gonna fight. That's what's gonna happen.
All I got to say, we gonna tear that motherfucker up. Everything count, goddammit.
I'm telling you,
Everything count.
So to bring the topic back full circle about, you know, the way black men have to be in order, whether it's the job interview, how you present yourself. I've always said, like, if you look at Steve Jobs, and we could just talk about entrepreneurs, period.
You have to say who Steve Jobs is.
Steve Jobs, the creator of Apple.
5150 show.
Right.
He was a white boy. Used
White
to smoke
boy.
weed.
Smoke weed.
Try to be fair. Is that a good way to say it?
Exactly.
Try to be fair.
Didn't bathe for weeks.
Yeah, you could
just do what the fuck he wanted.
Funky ass when he was alive.
Right, but I'm just saying.
He ain't took a bath in a long time now, but we ain't gonna get on that.
Oh shit!
It's a joke. I know when I die, motherfuckers gonna be like, nah, motherfucker, good. He dead.
But I'm just saying, there's a different standard, and what I keep trying to say to brothers and sisters across the country, everything about us is coping in this society. I want to know what black people would look like without the pressure of meeting white standards.
Well, you have to,
I wonder what we would look like without that pressure.
You have to individualize that, man, because see, everybody ain't looking for no goddamn job, especially in 2015. The job thing is not the way to go. You have to find a way to plug into this world wherein you are meeting a need.
Right.
And
I'm entrepreneurial.
Educating
Bobby,
folks to that reality.
Let me say this. I'm not knocking people who have a job. I'm able to make a living because hard-working people come see me.
Right.
They work jobs and they spend their money they made at their job to come see me, and I appreciate it and I understand it, which is why I haven't done it every time, but most of the time when I work, I try to go out there with the people so they could see me, they can touch me. People say you crazy for that. It's the danger zone, but I can't know. These motherfuckers, I appreciate any motherfucker who comes see me. You want to take a picture with you? I'll work with motherfuckers. Hey, we're going to take pictures, but you can't take pictures with their camera phone. They got to take pictures with the picture, and we'll split the money up at the end of the night.
What?
The cameraman, they be there with the little setup and shit. I'll be like, man, if you don't get that stupid ass shit the fuck out of here.
Right.
Fuck these people can't take a picture with me and it's they motherfucking phone.
Right.
The fuck is you talking about? Get that stupid ass shit out of here. Your hustle bogus. I'm out there with the people. If you work a job, I'm not knocking you. I definitely want you to understand that this is America. People need to be able to feed their families, so they gonna work jobs. But what I'm saying is, people like Stephen A. Smith will try to make you think that doing what Master say is the right thing to do. You got a job. You working in the dragon's lair. Don't get captured by the dragon like that. You got to infiltrate the dragon's lair and come let the people know how far the dragon's fire shoot out his mouth.
So do you think Stephen A. is the person we see on TV, or is he somebody else off camera? Because a lot of times, a lot of these motherfuckers on TV, they're caricatures. That's not how they really are.
It's pretty close to Stephen A. I saw him when they had the NBA All-Star game here a few years ago, and I had asked him to stop by Jim's 75th birthday party, right? And he was already in town, and Jim had done him a solid when he was a Cub reporter in Philadelphia. Been on his show, built up his brand and all that. And I said, man, I know you got all these obligations, these functions to go through, but just stop through and holler at your brother. Oh man, I said, you didn't have that problem when you was coming up. So the Steve A. you questioning, that's pretty much who he is.
Well, I'll put it like this.
I don't know the brother.
This is on everything I love. This is the truth. I met Stephen A. when I did the Shaq All-Star in Dallas.
Right.
I ripped it up.
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith, they was interviewing him, the Shaq people. He was like, after that one dude went up, the show was over.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? We saw each other at one of them parties, and the first thing he did was come and try to explain, this is what I do. I got to hustle like this. That shit you said,
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
But that don't make it right.
I didn't say that.
That don't make it right.
I'm just saying.
You can't be out here with the people of the streets and then be like, well, I got to do what I got to do when I'm around Master.
So he following company lines when he's saying that shit.
It don't make it right.
Oh, that's all I wanted to know.
It don't make it right. And Bobby, let me say this about what you just said. Sometimes people, when you catch them and put them on the spot like that, because that has happened to me. Motherfucker be like, hey, why don't you come do this, man? You need to woo. Because back in the day, woo-de-woo-de-woo. I ain't going to hold it against somebody when they can't do something spur of the moment. People got stuff that need to be planned out. That's how you become successful, or that's that's a way to help the path to success become easier by planning out what you have to do. So sometimes we don't look at it that way, but when you ask somebody something all of a sudden, can they do this, and they can't do it, don't hold it against them, because I'm telling you, people have schedules. I learned that by being around Kevin Hart. That little motherfucker have his day planned. So whatever the fuck you talking about is some shit where he'll have to alter his schedule. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I respect that and I understand that, but there's certain things when you all, everything that he was going to do was right there in that same circle. It was right there in LA Live. And for him to walk through that door and just say hi to that brother was in his, it was within his scope. He could have did that without, breaking his schedule.
So you telling me he didn't do it?
No, hell no, he didn't do it. He went to Jamie Foxx.
I can't be mad at him. Well, maybe Jamie Foxx shit was on the schedule. Jamie Foxx, the parties he throw are very important when moving up in Hollywood. It's a lot of people who leaking sperm out their ass in them parties, and them motherfuckers have the power in Hollywood. The sperm ass leakers. Them sperm ass leaking parties is a motherfucker, boy. You go to them parties, boy. Them motherfuckers all got stains in the back of their pants, but they got power.
Yeah.
In Hollywood. Don't ever think they don't.
Yeah. Well, it goes back to
sperm anal drippers.
The job situation that you're talking about in this whole conversation. And I ain't gonna, I can't impose what
yeasty asshole niggas got power
on a nigga, but I reserve my opinion, a right to have an opinion too, because some things are important.
That's why I was just telling you, because sometimes we don't look at some things a certain way, and sometimes you say it because people who rationalize will be like, oh, okay, I get that. I wasn't thinking like that. Because it happens to me all the time. Well, I'll be like, motherfucker, and they be like, but woo, woo, woo. I'll be like, oh, I ain't think like that. All right, motherfucker, they give you a little pass, but still.
Well, I'm just looking at his progression since that era when you first saw him, and he kind of, justified.
Stephen A. Smith used to have a TV show.
I remember
on ESPN, but he brought too many niggas on there. They don't want to do a motherfucking
real show.
Real investigation on this Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith had Cat Williams on his show. I know ESPN was like, wait a minute, wait, motherfucker. This will not be the Arsenio Hall show on ESPN. And I ain't knocking Arsenio Hall. Arsenio Hall gave me an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, it's like this. Go back to that shit we was talking about with real estate. When you got over 10% black people in a neighborhood, the insurance companies bring the value down.
It's like, okay.
If you got over 10% black guests on your show, they bring the value down to your show. That's what happened to Stephen A. Smith in the past. And he don't want to go back to being broke Stephen A. Smith, because with that hairline, he is not going to be able to get the hoes he want to get. He got to have that hairline well tapered off. He got to wear them Cazelle glasses and them suits. If not, he got to pay them hoes. Them hoes not gonna fuck him off GP if he just regular Stephen A. with half a haircut.
Half a haircut.
Half a haircut. His haircut's half price. Them motherfuckers is missing a lot of lining.
Oh boy.
I wonder if they line the front of his hair. They just let it grow out like that, because it might actually have that like Speed Racer car front. He'd be like, fuck all this. I want you to chop all this off and go right around at the top. Because I ain't going to be like that one dude on the 5150 show and wear a hat every show.
Get it in, man.
Go ahead, fuck you.
There's one more element to that job interview thing that you had to take into account if you're a black male, particularly if you over 6 foot tall. Don't look that son of a bitch in the eye. Whatever you do, You
say don't look who in the eye, Bobby.
That's that coping shit.
The person sitting across. It's not even coping. It's if you want the job.
This is so deep. This is so deep. Say that again, Bobby.
If you want the job, this ain't about coping. Do you want this job? Because if you over 6 foot and you walk in that room, and if you got an attractive secretary, look straight ahead. Don't even smile. Don't even say nothing to that heifer. Keep on going. And you look at that man, you drop your head, shake his hand, and you always looking to the left or the right, but don't look right at him.
Why don't you do like?
Oh,
Why don't you do like?
If you
Right. Hey,
do
Corey.
you want the job?
Corey.
Do you want the job?
Hey, Corey, why don't you
want
do
the
like
job?
fucking Caesar from Planet of the Apes and just kneel and put your hand out?
Nah, you making up a joke out of it now.
No,
no joke.
Ain't no
You just said
motherfucker. Ain't no joke.
If you want the job, if you want the job, man, you cannot make that man feel like he's getting ready to lose because he's banging his secretary. He's banging his secretary.
So, ladies and gentlemen, on the 5150 show, Bobby just said, if you want the job,
You over
don't
6 foot
look
tall.
eye.
Please don't look at the man in the eye.
Don't
do
look
it.
him in the eye.
No,
Oh my
don't do
God,
it.
Bobby, you did not say that.
Yeah, he did.
You want to know how many black men who were the most qualified of all the applicants made the mistake of walking in there and looking at that man like, you know what? Hey man, I'm with you here. I'm your equal. I can help the company. He said, no, you can't because I already know my secretary gonna fuck you, and the other girl over there to replace her gonna fuck you, and I'd rather go broke than give you this goddamn job.
Bobby's saying something that I think is very interesting. I remember when I was in high school, my counselor told me, she said, hey, I get paid the exact same amount as the counselor next door, Miss Sumner. It was a white lady. She said, but I got to be 10 times better than Miss Sumner in order to get paid the same amount. So Miss Sumner, the white lady, is a counselor, but I'm 10 times better at it, and we get paid the same amount.
Understand that whenever you go and ask a Caucasian person for a job, that means you are in a situation where you have been captured and you've been captured.
Wow.
And you need some help. If you look at it any way differently, if you look at it in any other way, you are lying to yourself, because these are the people who kidnapped you, destroyed your history, brought you over here, used their media to make it seem like you are the bad shit in society.
Right.
So if you go to them and ask them for a job, if you don't know all of that, you already lost in the situation.
I mean, just look
So
at
understand this. Just let me make this point, because I want to talk on what Bobby said about looking the man in the eye.
Right.
What Bobby said, I understand why he said that, because if somebody is hiring somebody, they don't want somebody better than them in the office.
Right.
They don't want nobody in there, like Bobby said, that's going to get all the pussy.
Right.
And basically outshine him in the office.
That's
what
48 laws of power.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I think Bobby is trying to say.
Yeah, that's the 48
all
laws
I'm
of
saying.
power.
That's all
Never
I'm
look smarter than your boss.
That's all I'm saying.
So what I'm saying to everybody out there is recognize when you go to the airport to fill out an application, when you go fill out an application at the public transportation or wherever.
Right. Metro.
You have to understand the position you're in. You have to understand,
That's
I need to get this money from this Caucasian man that don't like me just because I exist. That's so if you have that going in, then you know how to play it. But don't think you doing the right thing by not looking somebody in the eye. Because if you have to take a job where you can't look that person in the eye, you are, in my opinion, you are basically saying, okay, I have to put aside all that I
My
am,
integrity.
everything,
My dignity.
if I want this check.
Yeah.
And I'm not, like I said, I'm not knocking nobody who got to do what they got to do.
Right.
But it all goes back to when you see these coon ass niggas on TV. Don't make a right out of it, like
Right.
Stephen A. Don't make a right out of it.
Don't
You in a
make this
position,
the yellow brick road to success.
right?
I see what you're
You
saying.
in a position in life where, goddamn it, I got to go get this. Just like niggas on the street who fucking dealing drugs.
Right.
It's a lot of dudes don't want to be out there doing this shit.
Right.
But this is what they chose.
Right.
Over going in there and talking to master.
And not having to look a motherfucker in the eye.
Right. Not
Right.
having to look away. Goddamn it.
And if you look at all of the other mitigating circumstances, you heard the stories coming out. If the resume story, if your name sound black, they skipping them resumes. Or the natural hair versus the weaved perm hair story. See that I feel bad for some sisters, because for some sisters your weave is equivalent to my suit. It's part of your uniform. You gotta have on a weave, because if you come in there,
let's talk about Carrie Champion.
that's what I'm saying. You come in there with an Afrocentric Carrie Champion.
Is she the perfect example of how they want the sisters to look?
I want you to
in
look
the
this way.
motherfucking business world.
Right.
I mean, she's
talk about Pam Oliver. When Pam Oliver was on the sideline and that weave was towed back, she got destroyed. She got Chewbacca up out of there.
Pam Oliver fits the description of that. They want two types of women.
Here we go.
They want two types of black women in the workforce. They want the Carrie Champion type.
Right.
If you're going to be attractive, they want you to be looking like a black woman trying to be European.
Right.
That's the best way
A
I can put it.
Negropean.
Yeah, Negropean.
That's
I
the
love
word.
it, Zoe. I love it. They want you to
I didn't
look
make it up.
like that. When Carrie Champion talks and everything, I watch her. And I watch her when she look at Stephen A. Smith. And she's smart.
What about Sage Steele though? She got the curly natural look.
We'll get on her. But I'm saying, like, Carrie Champion, I watch how she looks at Stephen A. when he talks. And when she don't disagree, she doesn't voice it out there or try to put him on the spot. She says, So I watch her. I'm like,
on out of there.
she good.
She good.
She knows
She's
knows
smart.
her lane. She
Yeah.
knows her lane. But that's what they want you to be. Then you got the Pam Olivers / Oprah Winfrey's of the world who got that look that this is what they want.
Would they keep?
We took the bitches from the kitchen back in the day and we put them on TV. So y'all can't complain.
God
we
damn.
got Aunt Jemima is doing the news now.
Let me ask you this, Corey. Would Miss Champion get feedback or pushback, negative pushback, if she came in with like some real fly braids with beads?
She wouldn't have that job.
You think she would lose the job?
She would not have that job. The reason that girl Jamel Hill is employed is because she kisses master ass. In my opinion, she
Jamel,
goes.
Chris loved Jamel.
She looked like Yoda and a frog had a baby. Ooh.
Listen, I think Jamel Hill is attractive.
You said Candy Bob Brown was attractive.
And
we know
she
your
is.
standards are low, so your standards. You be saying some hoes attractive.
You trying to tell me Jamel Hill is not attractive?
So you telling me if Jamel Hill get out the shower with that towel wrapped around her and tiptoe to the bed, your dick gonna get hard?
Yep.
Nigga, if Jamel Hill get out the shower and tiptoe to the bed, I'm finna be like, this bitch look like bait. That is a frog looking bitch. That look like I'm about to put a hook in her mouth and go fishing with that bitch. Get your frog looking ass out this bed after I'm through, bitch. She work with that moist ass motherfucker.
You hating. She ain't that bad.
I'm not saying she that bad.
Can we get a picture of her?
I'm not saying she's that bad, but if you get in an argument with her, Yoda frog will come to mind. That's all I'm saying.
So tell me how the argument would go. And
What?
then
Well, you
how
know
would
how it go when you argue with a motherfucker? You get that shit off your chest. You'll be like, no, I'm not saying his and hers is a bad show. I'm just saying I don't like it. What? Who you talking? Bitch, get your frog looking ass the fuck out of here. That's all I'm saying.
Whoa, man.
They got my man. I ain't never liked that show since the homosexual looking dude, Michael Smith.
Is he still
Railroaded Hugh Douglas off the show. Because that's who it was at first. How soon we forget.
Yeah, he was the real one on that, too.
Jamel Pulley, they used to let her, not Jamel Pulley. What's her
Jamel
name?
Hill?
Jamel Hill I remember they had her at the desk what Carrie Champion was. But she was too opinionated. She was arguing with Stephen A. about shit.
Too smart, huh?
I wouldn't say too smart, just giving her opinion.
Too mouthy.
Yeah.
Too mouthy.
Bitch, shut the fuck up syndrome. She ain't got that. So they finally found a lane for her to be on. The frog and the Michael Smith. They call it his and hers.
Oh, they changed the name of the show?
They changed the names to the show.
Oh, okay.
What was it called when Hugh was there too?
It was Numbers Don't Lie.
Numbers Don't Lie.
Yeah.
Numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
They need to call
Yeah,
the name of
there
that
she
show.
is, Carrie.
Who's that? That's Carrie Champion.
I knew
Yeah.
that was Jamil Hill.
Yeah, that was something. Did she get a nose job or something?
No, she just got like 12 lights on her face.
Is
Oh,
there
is
no
that
track
what it is?
showing over
And
there?
there's the other
Who's
one,
that?
Sage Steele.
is
She with her
the
natural
less
curl.
successful bitch. Because she rocking a curly fro.
Hey, is that where them tracks is back at where her
No,
forehead
they
is?
had the tracks good. The track. Let me tell you something.
And then look at the picture he pulled up of
Look at
Jamel.
Jamel Hill. Now you said that's a bad bitch.
I didn't say she was bad. I said she was
Get
attractive.
the fuck out of here. That bitch look like
The only thing missing is the
starting
hook.
point guard for the University of Michigan, bitch.
Only thing
That's
missing
where
is
she
that
from, right? Michigan University.
Michigan State.
Michigan State. She got that NBA player face. She look like old boy. What's old boy? Axel. Van Exel. She look just like Nick Van Exel. You telling me she don't look like Nick Van Exel? Jamel Hill looks like Nick Van Exel. Don't you dare say she don't. That's why you laughing, because you know I'm on point with that shit. That bitch look like Van Exel right there. God damn it.
my goodness.
Anyway,
My goodness.
no, the bitch Stage still, like, you know what I'm saying? She's non-threatening. She can get it.
So Corey,
You know I'm right. Van Exel and Yoda had a baby.
there it is.
Y'all ain't shit. This nigga Zoe said Candy Bar Brown and Jamel Hill fine. Oh,
I didn't say they was fine. I said
get
they
the
were
fuck outta
attractive.
here. They're attractive.
Yeah.
So Corey, we've ran through.
I'm gonna pay Candy Bar Brown to take you out on a date.
You ain't gonna have.
No, you ain't
Candy
gonna
Bar Brown, fucker, come on up here to the show.
Oh, don't do
I
that.
invite you
Don't
now.
do that.
I know the bitch know where the show is. She probably at the gas station right now, waiting on her call. Bitch, bring your monkey ass up here.
Don't do this.
I'm gonna give you $500 to sit on Zoe's face.
Oh my God.
Knock his hat off too.
So Corey, we did advertise that we were going to talk about the pharmaceutical companies and do they have a license to kill? In your opinion?
Damn, we jumped that subject real.
I mean, Jesus, Bobby, your transitions, man.
Right.
Bro,
Jesus. No, I just think it's important. We talked about this, and I thought we should at least give it a minute, man, because I did tell folks we were gonna talk about it for a minute, you know. And
Look at that. Wait. Oh my God, they got Nick Van Exel up right next to her. Bobby, oh my God. Oh my God. You telling me that ain't the same person?
No.
You think Van Exel attractive, though? You motherfucker, you. God damn it.
if you could fade him out,
Oh my
color-wise,
God.
They look like siblings.
Hey man, y'all know how y'all do on Twitter. I need somebody to make that thing right there.
Yeah.
Van Exel and Jamel Hill.
Without the mustache, case
Right.
closed. Yeah.
Nick Van Exel was like, fuck it, I can't get this paper on the court no more. But I'm going to team up with this homosexual ass Michael, what is his name?
Joanna journalist?
Michael Smith.
Is that what it is?
Joanna man journalist.
Right.
Man, wow, Zoe. God damn, Zoe.
You know, he don't-
You want to retract the statement.
I do not.
You really think Jamel Hill is attractive?
That ain't the most
What about
attractive
and that's
picture
the
of her.
best picture. That's the best picture of her. Her braids done in that picture. She be
That's
on
the best
TV,
picture, Chris.
man,
Get another picture,
She be
goddammit.
on TV with the afro under the braids. That I got my braids done 2 months
The
ago.
new
Look,
growth.
right. She tried to put some gel on the front of the braids. By the time she sweat, goddammit, it looked like she got Steve Harvey hair under her braids.
Ah.
Yeah, fuck that nigga, I beat his ass.
Damn.
Anyway, no, we were talking about how since Bobby transitioned out of a good show into a show that really
some
takes
other shit.
a lot of history. I mean, a lot of research.
Not really, man. You don't need to research the truth, and that is the pharmaceutical companies have hijacked the mindset of people who weren't as sick as they became once they started taking them meds, man.
Bobby is truly a freak of nature. Bobby is still athletic. He moves very well. And his secret is this Kangen water.
It's not just that,
It's the
man.
water out the faucet. It's just it come out this thing they got. It magically turns the water to right, Bobby?
That's the simplistic version of it.
That's the simplistic version. I ain't trying to shit on it,
but it ain't
because
just
you can say what you want to say. Oh my God, they got another picture of Jamel Hill up. Oh my God, Zoe said this bitch is attractive.
I don't
So how
understand
could
where this
you-
dude is finding these pictures.
That's how the bitch really looks, Zoe.
She look a little like Charles Barkley on that picture.
Bobby getting the bitch. Bobby, look, I am not saying Jamel Hill is the ugliest bitch. But what I'm saying is, if you holding that bitch hand and you walk in a party, nigga, you got to be humble. You can't be
You got to
walking
shut your mouth.
that shit Bobby said about not looking a motherfucker in the eye.
Right.
That's what you got to do if you walk in with that.
You can't make eye contact with the
Can't
crowd.
make no eye contact. You got to look like you owe somebody a favor when you walking with that bitch.
Wow.
That bitch is not the business right there. That bitch is for fucking late at night when ain't no traffic out. You can get to her house in 20 minutes easy.
She look like a cross between Reggie, what's his name?
Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller and Charles Barkley on that picture right
Boy,
there.
that's a fucked up picture right there, Chris. You
That
fucked
is the
it.
worst.
5150 Nation, get to see this picture. Oh my God, you was dirty than a motherfucker. You found a picture of this bitch some nigga took at a hotel when she first woke up. Right before he asked that bitch to get in this Uber car and get the fuck home. Bitch, get in this Uber I got, man. She said, I live an hour away. I don't give a fuck how much it costs, bitch. Uber is here to save me from your motherfucking goober looking ass. Uber saves you from goobers. That should be their new motto. Uber the goober away.
Uber the goober away.
That's ugly bitch right there. So I don't give a fuck what you say.
I have to admit that's not a flattering picture.
I don't give a fuck.
How deep you got?
You take Claudia Jordan. I don't give a fuck if she just woke up. I don't give a fuck what. She cannot
She
look
wouldn't
like
look like
that.
that. No.
That bitch,
I've seen Claudia but when she first woke
that
up.
bitch looked like a babysitter. That looked like when you pay the babysitter her $40 at the end of the night for watching your child.
Lord have mercy.
You trust her around your kids because ain't no dude coming over there to see her. That's a toeback looking bitch right there, so hold up.
I see you, Chris. I see you.
I'm not saying
You
I
can't
won't.
find a picture of this woman.
He shouldn't have to look, though.
That's how the bitch
Zoe.
look. But look, I'm not saying I won't fuck Jamel Hill.
Okay.
I will fuck her, and you know what I'm saying?
What are the circumstances?
For the 80, she get the 80?
No, I just fuck her off GP because she on TV, and I want to be able to be like, who that bitch on Ears and Earth? Oh, that bitch pussy ain't shit. you know how dudes do. We fuck bitches on GP and shit. I fuck on GP, goddammit, but that bitch don't ever want to argue with me.
Oh, no.
What would you say in an argument?
I will motherfucking have that picture on my screensaver. The whole time she talking shit, I just be holding up that picture. She gonna catch up. What you holding up that picture for? Fuck you! I had just woke up.
Man, you keep this up, man.
That's-
What's your big homie name? Come up here sometime.
Which one, Juro?
Yeah, can't get through that door there. Him. Yeah, you gonna
You gonna need security.
to the All-Star game with you the way you going tonight,
That
boy.
bitch so bad.
Oh boy.
Chris,
That's
you
just an
bogus.
early morning shot of her, man. Most women look like that in the morning. That makeup
That
is
bitch
some
ain't
shit.
got no- she ain't got on no lipstick.
Man, have you noticed
Her first 4 teeth white. Them last was in the back. Goddammit, look like they been 14K dipped. This bitch look like she eat 9 laters only like that. Just fuck them teeth up on purpose.
Oh my God.
Put the wine candy sauce all over the teeth in the back, but she keep the ones in the front flawless.
Hey,
She don't
most
fight with
women
them.
look flawless with that makeup on and be somebody else with it off.
Well, that bitch with the makeup on is something else.
She cleans up well.
She got the gangbanger bitch face.
What's up, cuz?
Right. Bobby even get on the bitch. You know that bitch.
There
That
we
is
go.
the best possible picture
Here we
Then we
go.
can have a Jamel Hill. Matter of fact, take the other one off the screen.
Yes, please, because that one.
Take the other one off, because that shit make
Wait a
me
minute,
mad.
that ain't the same nose, is it?
No.
Yeah, that's the same
It
person.
look like Carrie Champion nose look different on that picture. That's an older headshot. Did Carrie Champion get nose work done?
I don't think so.
I mean, I think she's a very attractive woman. You know what I'm
She
saying?
is. Carrie.
You
Carrie
know her?
Champion.
She's from L.A.,
She's a very attractive.
right?
Yeah.
Ain't she from L.A.?
I don't know her, but she's very attractive.
Yeah, I think she's local.
That's fucked up that she got so successful, because you can't buy that pussy when them hoes get money.
Yeah.
She like, I don't need you no more. I ain't got to sell this pussy no more. I'm on first take now. I am somebody. Stephen A. Smith said I was beautiful. He said I dressed correctly. Bitch, get out of here and give me that pussy for this $80. Bitch.
Oh, now which one of them was on today?
Oh my God.
What?
The ABC game today.
I don't know.
One
I
of them
didn't
was
watch
on
shit.
there.
I was knocked out. But
Blow up the picture that you just put up. I just want to
Of
get
who?
of Jamel.
take
Why
all
you gotta
the
blow it
pictures
up,
off
man?
except the best looking picture of Jamel. Because I want well, that Van Exel shit was so on point. That shit was so motherfucking on point.
So who is she? Is she her or the other picture?
You don't even know that's the same person, do you, Bob?
No.
Wait, we're going to take all of them down and we going to, can you?
Sage is beautiful too, by the way.
Yeah, Sage is got that more natural beauty, if you ask me. I don't know what kind of work she had.
Lose that hair.
Now, this is Jamel Hill at her best right here. This is the baddest this bitch could look.
She's not so bad.
Not so
So
bad.
right there.
Wow.
I'm going to tell y'all
Not
something.
so
I
bad.
know he going to get mad, but let me tell you something. Zoe and my homeboy Sam. My homeboy Sam.
Right.
He a light-skinned nigga.
Sam's a good dude.
Sam a light-skinned nigga. He got the same hairline Zoe got. I always
Sam's a
told
ball player,
Sam,
too.
Sam, you like toe back hoes. Sam done fucked some of the ugliest bitches in the Chicago, Cook County area. Sam, I done picked Sam up at bitches' houses. They look out the window when we drive off. Them hoes look like old boy of Raging Harlem. Pop goes Weasel. Look like that nigga. Look like that. Pop go the Weasel. Pop go the Weasel nigga off Raging Harlem.
What?
You know the big slave, half dead.
Hey, I didn't say I would marry her. I just said.
You know how ugly half dead is?
You talking about half dead from penitentiary?
From penitentiary, goddammit.
Half dead.
I'm
Damn.
gonna bust that ass. That motherfucker.
Oh boy.
I just said the girl is a nice looking, attractive girl.
Your standards are low on beauty.
That's not
I
true.
respectively say that. I respectively say that. Now, when you had old girl around you, I could understand why.
Who?
Brandy, the fish-eyed bitch. I was like, Zoe, trying to get this pussy. That's the only way you would have a rotten whore like that up under you. The bitch tried to be on the 5150 show.
Hey, I was trying to give her a shot.
The bitch used to smile with me. That bitch used to treat me like I was a king. But when that bitch found out I wasn't going for that bullshit, she fuck you, nigga! Fuck you! So I ain't mad at her. The bitch tried to be what Darlene is. When I first got the opportunity to do the 5150 show, before I knew Darlene and all that shit,
I remember.
Darlene up under me because Darlene is solid.
She real.
Even though she come with her flaws, who the fuck is that?
No, it ain't.
That ain't the dude from Raging Harlem. You fucked up, boy.
That ain't him, man. That is not
That's
him.
That's your phone, nigga.
That's like-
Screaming Jay Hawkins.
Yeah. No, he
Oh,
talking
the
about
nigga who said "Pop go the Weasel."
Somebody
That's the
got
dude who
cut.
sang the song.
Yeah.
He
I
played
put
a
a
lot of
spell on
movies.
Yeah.
What other movies he played in, Bobby? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He played in a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He always played a good.
He talking about the actor.
Yeah.
The actor dude in
Yeah.
Raging Harlem
Yeah.
was with the leader of the bad guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was talking to Robin Givens like, "Hey, baby girl, you break my
That's it,
heart
that's
when you do
it.
shit like that."
Yeah.
That deep voice,
Yeah.
hideous face, nigga.
Yeah. He's a good
I'm
actor.
talking shit about that man. Like what I look like calling him ugly? I'm joking. I'm actually making a joke. Cause let me tell you something. To each his own.
Right.
Cause there's some hoes out here who probably love him and be like, "Fuck you, you ugly."
He talking about this dude right here.
Oh yeah. Damn, you can't even pull him up right.
That's it with that cat. I mean, look,
Yeah,
rat dog. Yeah,
that motherfucker right there. Yeah. That motherfucker is a great actor.
He really
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
He's been in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
He play a good villain, and in this motherfucker, he showed his ass.
Yeah, he was the man.
Raised in Harlem.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He was in the Players Club. Oh.
He was in the Players Club. He had the shotgun. No, that ain't him with the shotgun. I know the nigga with the shotgun.
That's not him.
This motherfucker telling me, and I'm telling you, I know the nigga with the shotgun. That nigga in Players Club who came in there and said, "Anybody don't want to get killed?"
Yeah. That's the same dude that was in.
Fuck.
With Bernie Mac in the bedroom. That's him.
Shotgun with Bernie Mac in the bedroom.
He got him and stole it with the shotgun.
Nah.
What the fuck Chris talking about?
I don't know.
Chris, shut the
He young, man. Shit. He a little young
You
guy.
my man, Chris. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. That's the Pop Go to Weasel nigga.
Yeah.
That, him and Jamel Hill, if they made a baby, boy, that motherfucker gonna be an athlete who could jump. He gonna have the frog legs, deep voice. Coach, I'm going in. I'm going in the motherfucking game. Pop, go to Weasel, go Pop.
Oh, shit.
Man, hey, hold on. So, are we getting ready to take a break anytime soon? Because I don't want to go into this motherfucking topic. I don't even know if it's good. We was gonna talk about the pharmaceutical companies,
We
but you
come
know
back
what,
to
Bobby?
it,
I
man.
think it's better because that's a real show.
We'll come back to it.
That's a show.
It deserves its own.
Yeah, because we're gonna let the people know what the fuck is really going on out here when you motherfucking go to the doctor and get that bullshit they gave you.
You get a death sentence.
They give you that bullshit when you every time you do this.
You got some problems.
You put some bullshit in your throat.
Yeah.
You might as well swallow the shit coming up out of bitch or the shit coming up out of dude.
Done broke up a whole lot of relationships.
Man, and when we were doing that show last week, we was talking about all the shit that come up out of woman.
Yeah.
Bitches was actually sending me on Twitter, motherfucker, you ain't know what you talking about. That ain't piss.
Yeah, I got a lot of emails. I got a lot of emails.
They saying it ain't piss.
Said it ain't piss.
And everyone I responded to, I asked, can you please tell me what it is? And they was like, it ain't piss. I was like, this is a dumb bitch.
I got a little bit more detail than that. They were
Oh,
talking about
shit, Bobby. Zoden did research on it. What is
yeah,
it?
they were talking about that there are different glands in the vagina, and they secrete different things.
Oh, yeah? What are they?
What you said about mucus, a lot of them says it's mucus, but it ain't urine.
Okay, so you telling me right now, I want to say this. It's a sack inside a woman that's holding some juice that the doctor don't know about. So when you die, they drain you of the piss and the cum too, huh? What?
That
When
the
you
doctors
take the
don't know
picture of
about.
that bitch down, I don't want to look at Jamel Hill again. Please, I'm sorry, Chris. Get that
was-
ugly
hey.
bitch off. I'm just fucking. Jamel, you know you fine. I'll hit you raw. But look,
It was dudes too sending it.
dudes who suck piss trying to justify that they ain't sucking piss.
My goodness.
God damn it, it's piss. And all real women will tell you, I'm getting ready to come. Real
Really?
bitches be like, boy, you keep fucking this pussy like that, I'ma piss on your ass. That piss gonna come out, you fuck the shit out of me.
Oh, my Lord. have mercy,
You
Jesus.
fucking piss out of bitch.
Somebody.
That's why I nut quick. Bitches be like, motherfucker, your ass be bullshitting. I'm like, bitch, you ain't gonna piss on me. God damn it, 10 minutes of that shit, god damn it, this bed is going, we gonna have to change rooms, bitch. Cause I ain't laying in that shit.
Oh my God.
This one bitch, I knew it was piss. This bitch would never do that shit in her bed. She would never come in her bed. But whenever we was at a hotel, this bitch let loose. I was like, so I be fucking you different in the hotel, huh, bitch? Huh, bitch? This dick work differently in the hotel. Ain't Ain't got a bitch? This bitch let loose on these Motel 6 beds.
Is that where you took her?
Oh, man, dog. And one day I just waited around because, it was checkout time. I wanted to see what they was going to do because it was all kind of shit in the bed. And they filled the bed, see it was wet. This maid bitch had the blow dryer on the bed while she was cleaning up the rest of the room.
Oh, no.
Blowing the piss into motherfucker, evaporating the piss in the mattress so she could put the new sheet on there. So the next man could sit on the bed. And when you sit on the bed, that air come up and you smell it. You be like, what the fuck was that? I think Corey was fucking that bitch in there. What the fuck?
Oh, no.
That pissing bitch been in there.
Oh, my Lord. Have mercy.
Piss and snot come out the pussy, ladies and gentlemen. If you think it's not piss and snot, you prove to me otherwise.
Lord
Motherfuckers
Jesus.
saying some shit about a word they got out the internet, a gland. This
Called the Skeens gland.
It's the Skeens gland. Why you think it's the word scheme? That's an acronym for piss, ain't it? Oh, did I say acronym? I meant synonym.
That's all you just gonna stick with that.
What is an acronym?
An acronym is it's like a breakdown of many words.
This
But
nigga don't
just
know what an
taking
acronym is.
No, but just taking the letter from each word and you create an acronym.
Give an example.
Like the NAACP is an acronym for the National Advancement of
Right. Now
Colored
I get it.
folk.
I knew that stuff. I just forgot because I don't be around that
Well,
shit.
motherfucker, if you forgot, how you gonna tell me I don't know what the fuck it
Because
is?
he was explaining it in a lot of words, but I know you right.
Well, shit.
A synonym is some shit that's like
Two words that means the same thing.
means the same thing,
two
but
words
maybe
that means the
maybe
same
different.
thing.
Right.
Like single mom and bust down bitch. That's the synonym. We need to get, on my Twitter, at the Corey Holcomb this week, I want everybody to come up with creative synonyms.
Nigga.
Oh, boy.
Single mom and bust down.
Fuck her hard, little dick. Those are synonyms. Right? No?
Synonyms.
I said synonym. Synonym is a cereal that tastes like the other one.
It's the acronym for cinnamon.
Synonyms.
Right.
We gonna make some synonyms. God damn, I can't even say that shit no more. Are the words that
Give
are
me some more synonyms.
moist, Jamie Foxx.
Ooh, stop it.
Synonym.
Don't
What?
get him started, man.
We can keep it going. I got synonyms all day.
Oh, boy. We are in the Reed Alley part of the
More.
show now, boy.
Give me another synonym.
Sperm cleaner, Johnny Mac. Oh, that was a joke. That was a joke. Johnny, you know I got love. I like Johnny Mac. Let me tell you something. When me and Johnny Mac was on the air, fuck all the underlying bullshit. That shit used to work because he was silly.
He got funny. He got jokes
No,
too.
when we did that shit about the bitches was on there who was at that thing for the bitches who got beat up.
Oh yeah.
Nigga, that was the funniest shit I ever. I had a ball that day. Me and Johnny Mac and what's his name? TDP.
Yeah.
Man, we was
TDP.
coming up with killers. Johnny Mac said, we was talking about the food they were serving at the thing for the women who get beat up, the battered bitches.
Women, yeah.
Johnny Mac said, duck.
Battered bitches. Listen to this, dude.
They said they had what was that, a red carpet or something? Bitches got beat up. But for cold steak. Put on their eyes, shit. Nigga, that was I gotta Google that one and play that shit. They was serving fruit punch or some shit punch. Well, we was going in that day. That was I talk shit about everybody. But see, the reason I'm making this disclaimer is because I believe Johnny Mac is sensitive and I don't want him to think I dislike him. I do not dislike Jamie Foxx. But Jamie Foxx got a lot of money and he ain't giving a fuck about what the fuck I'm talking about. Jamie Foxx like, fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
But see, Johnny Mac, I don't want him to think that I got something against him. I really don't. I like Johnny Mac. As far as it go when we work on the radio. That shit used to work.
Yeah.
Cool.
At the Foxhole.
One more synonym.
Synonym for Foxhole.
Oh, you see this one coming, man.
What's the name of that group where them boys got caught fucking around? Immature? B2K? Foxhole, B2K.
Yeah.
These are all jokes. Why? See, motherfucking Zoe over there like, oh, go get her.
That's how I am.
Zoe, you looking scared.
Nigga, I'm over here laughing.
I don't want to spook. Just like when I do jokes about gay people. Darlene will call me and she will check me about that shit.
Really?
Yeah, she'll
Later?
call me up and be like, Corey, I think sometimes you take it far, like you're going to get in trouble. She'll tell me stuff like that. Those people are not playing. They do not like to be joked about. And I always tell her, look, I got to do what I do. I'm not saying I hate them people because I don't. That's the truth. If you gay, I don't hate you. One of my cousins gay. I love my cousin. But when we get in an argument, I be like, boy, if you don't get your moist ass the fuck out of my face. God damn it.
Do you?
You know what I'm saying?
You
What?
call him every gay name in the book when you get mad at him?
Hey, when we at it. God damn it. Well, our relationship is sincere. Because he'll say something about me. He talk about my weight or whatever. You know, we talking shit to each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I make a gay joke, it ain't because I hate gay people, because that is not the truth. There are a lot of gay people out here that I am fond of.
Do you?
What? You somebody want me to say some names. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's some tough gay people. I'm talking about some motherfuckers, they gay, but I bet you won't call them gay to their face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Look how tough Charles Barkley is, and I be talking shit to him. I think he fuck with dudes. He kissed that man in the mouth. He always dressed in drag.
Yeah.
What? I think he moist, but that don't mean I don't hate him because he gay. I just don't like him because he cool.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm making my point, because
Clearly.
it's the same thing that happened to Chris Paul, like because he said something about the woman ref. You know what I'm saying? They went at him like he against women, but that's not the truth. I'm not against women. Women, let me tell you something. Women is the greatest gift that God ever gave man. Ain't nothing like a bitch who have learned to suck dick to your nut. That is a blessing. I think all them bitches who suck dick to dudes' nut need to have a day. Skeet box bitch. Skeet box bitch day. Skeet box bitch day. Skeet box bitch day. Cause ain't nothing. Let me tell you something. When a bitch know how to suck
T-shirt.
No, I'm just saying, when a bitch know how to suck your dick till you come, a lot of times you don't even want no pussy. You just be like, baby, I want you to do that magical shit while this game on. Alright? I want you to suck my dick till I come. Because it ain't nothing like a bitch you can do that. That raise her value up. I could marry a bitch who cheat on me long as she suck dick till I come. I'll be like, bitch, don't be out there fucking with them niggas that much. But whatever you do, make sure you get back here and put me to sleep. They need to come out with mouth rubbers. Oh, boy.
I think, well, you have the normal rubber, and she just sucks your dick while you have your rubber on.
Oh, is that how it go? When I do that shit, it take too long. I be trying to act like I'm into it. I be like, oh, yeah.
Really?
But it's gonna take 2 hours to get this nut up out of here like this.
Boy.
Go on, gamble with your throat juice and put it on that motherfucker. I risk my life to get this over with quick.
Go and gamble with your throat juice.
Stupid ass bitch, hurry up. Top of your head stink, bitch. Let's hurry up and get this shit over with, bitch. You been jogging, bitch. Jogging with gel in your hair. That stink after about an hour. And your sheets dirty. Anyway,
Come on, man. Come on.
What?
God damn it.
Oh, man.
This motherfucker Zoe.
That shit is hilarious. I'm just laughing.
Because this is an internet show, can we fuck on this show and that get censored?
Well, if you post it on YouTube, it got to be censored.
It'll be censored.
But maybe we could blur parts out.
Yeah,
and
because
then play that.
Cause I want to pay Bobby to fuck somebody on the show. Cause Bobby had a lot of energy out there. I'm like, we're gonna get one of these old whores.
Why she gotta be an
squares? Okay.
Would you?
Since the basketball game ain't gonna happen,
like a young bad bitch for Bobby.
A young bad bitch and Bobby, it'll be safe sex.
Ain't nothing gonna be safe about it.
It will. We willing to pay.
Bobby be like, God damn it, I need a sponsor for this shit.
Because the basketball game ain't gonna happen. So I'm trying to find something that's gonna top the basketball game. We gonna pay a bitch. We gonna get a bitch. We gonna get a bitch $500 if Bobby can fuck her.
What you gonna give Bobby?
She don't make no noise.
You pay the bitch $500.
Like
you
Bobby
got to
told
give
Chris
Bobby.
I give you that $200. You gonna do it?
You gonna take the money and like it,
right? I think the whole world will watch that to see Bobby fuck a bitch in a tank top, and we blur out all of the other shit.
That'll be about 100 million views. Be about 100 million views.
Is that disrespectful, Bobby? Because I don't mean no disrespect. I'm just
you don't mean no disrespect.
I stunt. We got a couch over here. We can just
Wait
wait it out.
Casting couch. It's right there.
I don't get out like that. Maybe I'll call a cramp over on that motherfucker, man.
It lets down, Bobby, into a futon. If it lays flat, we can put a sheet on that motherfucker in case the bitch piss. I mean, what's that shit from that gland y'all say it was? The skein gland, in case that bitch clean gland get topped by Bobby Glantine Smith. That's his name, the Glantine.
The Glantine.
The Glantine. That's his sexual name, the Glantine.
Poor name, the Glantine.
Oh, Bobby, we could make $1 million doing this shit. You bullshit. The Glantine.
Release the Glantine.
Right. Your Glantine will be touched. Sponsored by Kagan Water. Boy, Bobby, you got to look at the big picture, son. This ain't about fucking disrespect. This is about that paper, Bobby. We can hustle that shit, goddammit.
That'll be a 5150 red light special.
Oh my God.
We have 150 million views.
Bobby fucking a bitch in a tank top and some motherfucking swap meet socks that's turned over on the side. You know how the middle part be in the middle and shit because you standing up hitting it from the back. We can get a bitch that's willing to do that. Call Brandy and let her know we got No, Brandy ain't gonna go. Her pride is too motherfucking. But some of them bitches don't have a.
Isn't
what's
it
that
good
bald
for
head
a
bitch?
woman to have pride?
If you ain't got shit to show for your pride, then goddammit, that's arrogance.
So it went from pride to arrogance.
If you ain't got shit to show for your pride, that's arrogance.
I can see you saying to her like, "Humble yourself, bitch. Take this
Who
$500."
Who's them bitches who be at Zoe's show that I know will go? I know that bitch with the little bitty book. One day I did the Zoe What Morning show.
I love that woman. She's a beautiful woman.
Man, that bust down bitch out here. Hey,
Pull up Isley Nicole.
pull the bitch up. How many times she been married?
That's a beautiful woman.
How many times she been married?
Maybe once.
Maybe once?
I think once.
All you got to do is pull up that bitch book. This bitch had a pamphlet talking about this is my book.
Hey,
This
maybe
book
she
was-
said all she needed to say.
This book was smaller than the book you get at the DMV when you studying to test for a motorcycle. This bitch table of contents was more than the content. And this bitch had the nerve to be arrogant.
Oh man.
What? That bitch wasn't shit. But she won't go. She won't go for that money. I'm trying to think. I think that one bitch, I can't think of her name.
That's an upstanding woman, Isley Nicole.
Really?
Yes.
Who was that bitch you was with, Chris? The little comic bitch.
Is that
Yeah, that's her.
That's
the
3
bitch right
Geminis
there.
in a row.
That's the bitch who was on Zoe's show. Bitch looked like Lou Gossett Jr. with a wig on.
Now you hate now. That's a
What?
beautiful
You
woman.
telling me that bitch don't look like Lou Gossett Jr.
No,
with a
she
wig
don't
on?
look like Lou Gossett Jr.
When he was in that movie Enemy Mine.
No.
Young Chavez. man, if you don't get that motherfucking point guard looking bitch the fuck up out of here.
That's a beautiful woman, man.
She can get the dick. Other than that, god damn it, bitch, you and that little book got to get the fuck out my house. That bitch can have her book in a clutch purse. You know that book ain't shit. When you can put your book in a clutch purse, that book ain't shit. I'm trying to think of one of them hoes. I can't think of that.
Who are you talking about on my show? Nothing but good, upstanding women that come to my show.
What's the one girl?
You'll see them tomorrow.
What's the bitch with the orange hair? She got her hair cut short. The bitch who said
Jasmine is beautiful too.
Now put that bitch up there. Here go another bitch. Zoe said is beautiful. And I know this is gonna be the best picture of the bitch. It's gonna be a headshot and everything. But let's put this bitch on the screen.
Jasmine is beautiful.
Well, is we talking about the same bitch? This the bitch who said old boy came at her, right?
Who?
What's his name? Who came and infiltrated our show a couple of times?
Infiltrated?
What?
Who you talking about?
What's the brother name? Sotomayor.
Oh yeah, she did.
She said he tried to come out and get some pussy. Right?
Really?
And Zoe got mad. No, I'm just talking shit.
Now you talking shit.
He tried to fuck her.
I didn't get. Hey,
I'm just talking shit.
don't throw me up in it, nigga.
Where the bitch at? Find the bitch.
Another talented artist. She's a singer. You know, beautiful, beautiful sister. Very intelligent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's her. That's that picture of her. That's a very classy lady right there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, look at that picture.
What's wrong with the picture, Corey?
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with the picture if it's under your standards. Bobby, when you see that picture, what do you think of?
I'm trying to figure out what's that coming out of her from her nose to.
You don't know nothing about culture.
She got a stanky earring in. Earring to go through the nose
That's
and
from
the
the
ear.
Islamic culture. You
Right,
get
that's-
that when
it's
you're
called
16.
a snot ring.
Okay.
When you take it out, you
She
got
has
to
more
boil that
beautiful pictures
motherfucker.
too, right?
Hold on. But what do you see when you see that picture? I see a bitch
Some thickness.
who is based. That picture says
Bobby
to me,
said it's some thickness.
that picture says to me, you can get this pussy if your paper straight. That's what that picture say to me. Now, I could be wrong.
She's an artist. She's
Okay.
a musician.
Okay, I'm just saying what the picture say.
Well, the picture.
I'm not saying she's not an attractive woman, but she look like one of the homies when you get mad at her. You gonna call her one of the homies and be like, bitch, who you talking to? Bitch, if you don't get your man Joe ass. Now, there go another picture of her right there.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
What about?
She's beautiful, huh, Zoe?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so this show has.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Because Chris has a penchant of picking the worst pictures. Even though
Why
these
is
two
everybody
are
got the worst picture? That's how the bitch look. And them the best. That's the best I ever seen her look. Right there.
You don't
I was
there's
smashed.
not another one?
I could see myself washing up in the bathroom and she'll have that look right there like when she's standing up. Like, is this nigga gonna drop me off? Or is he gonna put me in the Uber?
Uber Goober.
Uber goober.
my
Bitch,
Lord.
your car downstairs. They waiting on you, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Got to change this sheet.
Oh my Lord.
Looking at the next bitch come over.
So,
All right, fuck it. They go her on that same couch. Now that's how she really look. She look like when white people be in blackface with that picture.
damn, Corey with Burt Williams on.
She look like the Joker in that picture. I don't want to kill you.
This shit is going. This shit is going bad. What about Tracy Bird?
Who's Tracy Bird? Oh, that's the casting director, right?
Yeah, she was strong, man.
She's a beautiful woman too.
Right, pull up.
She was strong.
Fuck is you talking about? Let me tell you something. We got Chris here. We ain't got the guests no more. Let the 5150 people see the women of Zoe Williams' world.
They just on the show.
Right, but you say all of them beautiful. You ain't had no ugly bitches on your show?
No.
Okay.
I haven't seen any ugly women on my show.
You haven't?
You seen some ugly women on my show?
It's not for me to say. I asked
You've
you.
already said people look like the Joker.
That bitch look like the Joker right there on that picture right there. God damn it.
Yeah, there's Tracy.
Hold on. There's Tracy Bird right there. Yeah.
Good spirit.
Well, yeah, one of Hollywood's biggest casting directors.
That's right.
She's the one who did the Aaliyah movie.
The Aaliyah movie.
Yeah, she was getting killed for the Aaliyah movie.
What do you mean kill?
Well, a lot of people were complaining about it.
Okay.
You know.
So
I think Tracy Bird has a great spirit about her. Like
she does.
She's the type of girl who, in my opinion, she tries to be something other than what she is all about. You know what I mean? She's open to listen to what the fuck you talk about, in my opinion.
Yeah. She's very sweet, sweet presence, and you know.
She looks like the type that'll be on Snap though, goddammit. She'll be to kill the motherfucker, goddammit. I've been nice to this motherfucker for 10 years.
What about Dr. Cheyenne? That's a beautiful girl.
Who is that?
man?
She'll be on the show tomorrow.
Oh, the bitch, the bust down bitch?
What?
The bitch who, okay. Will you please have her bring her doctorate to the show, Zoe?
Well, she's supposed to bring her diploma.
You calling bitches doctors, and if she's a doctor, goddammit, I'm a motherfucking yoga instructor. Nah, and if I'm wrong, I'll apologize on the show for fucking up. But that bitch ain't no doctor. All right?
That's what she said to me.
Well, if she said that to me,
our
I'd
team
be like,
vetted her out.
Doctor of what? Wait a minute, you talking about your team at T Radio V? Them motherfuckers go.
Look on my team right there.
That's the last man standing.
Well, if we keep this show going much longer, we're gonna be able to start the So What Morning Show. Right.
What time is it? It's 11:30. We went over 11. What time did we start?
9:30.
Right. So we finna wrap this shit up. So this weekend coming up, I will be working in New York at the NBA All-Star Weekend.
Awesome.
They filming episodes of Wildin' Out down there all next week, and there may not be a 5150 show this following Tuesday, but definitely the Tuesday after that we'll be right back. But I'm not saying for sure we won't be back, but I'm doing everything in my power to make sure we can get this show up. Maybe it's a way we can get this show up via satellite in New York or whatever. I'll work on that. But
That would be dope.
Possible.
yeah, it'll be the first time we did the shit satellite.
Be possible.
I'll work on it. See what I can do about it. But
Yeah,
so Zoe, what you got going on? Don't be telling them girls. Tell them girls I do this for jokes. Don't tell them don't be rolling their eyes at me. But that bitch ain't no doctor. But go ahead.
Tomorrow, TRadioV.com, the So What Morning Show. You got to go there.
It's not tomorrow because tomorrow is Wednesday, according to what this show is. No, I'm just talking shit.
No, you're right though.
You can say it how you want to say
No,
it. I'm
you're
just
right.
fucking with you.
Mondays from 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, TRadioV.com. Mondays, the So What Morning Show. It's going to be incredible. Also, go to your iPhone or your App Store, whatever App Store you have access to, and download the Dash Radio app because the Voice of Reason is returning to radio on Dash Radio. It's going to be a pretty big thing, so download the app right now.
Gland time.
all right, just if you run into me somewhere, you know I'm gonna have some of my books in my back pocket. So get on with a brother. Real Men Don't Play. Go to my website www.realmendon'tplay. And if you're in the greater LA area this coming weekend, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, come down to Lemury Park and check out Nobody Walks Like My Daddy, starring Lou Beatty. It is worth seeing. Very inspirational, very inspiring, and some really touching moments in it. Nobody walks like my dad. It's going to be at the Barbara Morrison Performing Arts Center in the heart of what's left of Black L.A.
I want to say to all of the people I offended on the show that my intent is to do that.
Oh, God.
I don't mean no harm. This is a show, and we're trying to make people laugh. Everybody knows these are jokes. Charles Barkley is married to a beautiful woman. Okay. Charles Barkley is married to a beautiful transvestite. And that's his choice. You ain't got no business laughing at him. What's wrong with y'all?
Nothing.
He want a bitch in the face and something hanging from the waist.
Ooh.
That's good. That's a killer. That's a keeper. Remember that. You want a bitch in the face and something hanging from the waist.
That's her.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh, my God.
Anyway.
Wow.
Corey Holcomb, you going to see me in the streets. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be out there. And
Oh my God.
listen, not this weekend coming up, but the weekend after All-Star Weekend, I will remain in New York because I'm working at Caroline's Comedy Club out there. So if you're in New York or Jersey area, y'all come on down to Caroline's.
You know they coming.
The week after All-Star Week, you'll see me down there talking that shit, swallowing that spit on stage. If Barkley try to fight me, goddammit, I'm going to have Chris around. I hope we get it on video because that's going to be a classic. That's going to be a classic.
I'm betting on Chi-Town on
Stephen
that
A.
one,
Smith,
boy.
if you try to fight me, trust I'm going to slap the shit out your bitch ass. You ain't my speed, nigga. I will beat your ass, Stephen A. Smith. Steve Harvey, if you try to fight me, I'm going to tape an afro back on your head like you used to bring back the good old Steve Harvey days, goddammit, with the suits and the fro you put on.
This nigga is in rare form.
I'm telling you, man.
What?
He lining them up, boy. Yeah, he lining them up.
Motherfucker put on his suit and his fro, goddammit. That nigga put that tie on, put that fro on, goddammit, like I wear my hats. But anyway,
Oh my God.
5150 Nation, y'all. We ain't going no motherfucking where. We out of here.
Peace.
Go.
Peace. Pieces. Yeah. Woo, Lord.